Well, I'm back again. I decided I'd come back today, although I'm not trying to skate out there on that open surface concrete like I was. I've decided to try this other side over here that has basically a long narrow strip like what's inside here, which is where I was skating on the smoother concrete, which I felt much better on. This is kind of an in-between concrete between the smooth stuff and the crap stuff out here. I'm a little nervous. I did go all the way down to the end and back. I did stop along the way though and try to, you know, control myself as like, excuse me, because there's not like things to easily grab onto or anything here. I didn't bring my little pole thing with me today that I was using yesterday as kind of a, something to sort of try to brace myself with. Not that it's that great of a thing to really do much, but psychologically, I guess it helps. I didn't bring that with me. I decided not to. Pardon me. But, I mean, there's poles like this along the way, but since they're wide, they're really not easy to actually grab onto. And I'm going to show you where I'm trying to practice and how scary it is because there's drop-offs on either side of it. So there's really nowhere to escape. There's nowhere to go. So let me just show you that real quick. Hang on one. Okay, so this is the sidewalk. And as you can see, all along here, is like this drainage thing or something. And over here, it drops off too. I'm not going to get up and try to film that because I'm in my skates and I'll go head first over the edge or something. So you probably can't really see it, but yeah, it's a drop off on both sides. So it's a little scary, needless to say, but I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna try to get some video. I don't know how much you'll be able to see. Luckily, this is in the shade because it's really hot, and being in the shade is a good thing. But I'll give it a try, and I'll see if I can get some video. Okay, so I recorded myself a couple of times. I'm going to stick it at the end here, but I am going to like speed it up because I am going relatively slow, slow and cautious, but at least I was able to, go through here a couple of times at least, and it's definitely a little bit rougher than the floor in there, I guess you could call it, but not as bad as that's out there. So at least I'm kind of going in that direction of going on rougher stuff. But maybe I can just try practicing on this some for a while till I get comfortable with it, and maybe eventually I'll be able to graduate to the rougher stuff. I did want to mention though, if you saw my video yesterday, I was very blunt, open, and honest about the boulders on my chest that weigh me down and pull me down. It's very difficult to have the correct posture and balance and everything when you've got all this weight on your front side. So I don't know if it'll work, but I went on Lazada today and ordered myself this posture corrector thing. It's something that you just wear over your shoulders and you tighten it up to pull your shoulders back to work on your posture. They had a bunch of different types. I thought I would just start with this one because it's, relatively simple. It's just for the shoulders. I mean, they've got some that you put over your shoulders and it goes down your back and all this stuff. But I thought, well, let me start with this, see if it helps at all. Maybe it will. Because I know that's part of my biggest problem, is not having the correct posture. Because, I mean, really, it's like when you're skating, you need the correct posture, you need the correct balance, you need to make sure that your weight is positioned in the right places and all that stuff. And that's where I'm having a lot of my issues. And, you know, that's why it kind of helps to be able to record stuff, but it's hard to tell because it's like, it's really hard for me to see on these videos exactly, you know, what it looks like. Because, I mean, I'm having to just stick this tablet in the back of my bike basket and then just record, you know. And I need to be able to set something up to where I can see myself from the side more, I think. But I'll have to figure that out because I don't really have the proper gear, and I don't have anybody that can record me, because I need to be able to look and see, you know, what does it look like. But seeing from behind, you know, kind of helps with some stuff. So anyway, well, I'm going to tack on these little clips here, and like I said, I'm going to fast forward through, you know, parts of it so that it doesn't take as long to watch. Not that it's that long to begin with, but, you know, just because it's kind of boring if you're just seeing me just like barely moving down the sidewalk here. So anyway, thank you all for being here and for listening. I appreciate it. And thanks for the encouragement that I got in my video yesterday. I do appreciate that very much. I need all the encouragement I can get, y'all. I really do. I hesitated to come out here today, but I thought, no, I'm going to go and at least try this, because I looked at it yesterday before I left, and I was thinking, well, maybe next time I come up here, I'll try it on this side and see how that goes. And so maybe it'll work out. We'll see. Anyway, thanks again, y'all. And, oh, wait, it's Thursday, so if you're seeing this and you want to come to my live stream tomorrow, I'm going to be scheduling that and putting it up on the community page. So if you want to come to my live stream tomorrow, I'd love to say hello and just join in the chat. So anyway, have a great one, everybody. Bye.